Alright guys, I'm going to take a minute here and show you how I tie my FG knot. I do mine a little differently. It's very simple. I'm recording it from my perspective, my point of view. I believe that's the easiest way to learn how to tie a knot. So that's how I'm doing it. We have our braid here from our rod tip. Okay, that's just hanging there. Now I have fluorocarbon just on a wrist spool. I took it, I'm sitting on it. So you can wrap it around your leg to get the length you need, because we need to put some tension on this. Alright, we're going to take our braid here from our rod tip. We're going to double it like so around your pinky, over itself, not too tight. You will lose circulation. Come up to the outside of our index finger. I go around about 3 times and I look at my loop. It's a little too big. Go a few more times. Still a hair too big. Go around 1 more time. That looks pretty good. Now what I do is I go around all my fingers here up to my thumb. And then kind of take my middle finger out so I can use it. Now I'm going to take, let's move everything out so you can see best. This is my fluorocarbon leader. All I'm going to do is this. Now keep in mind I have tension to my leg. Okay. So I'm going to take what I need here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it once this way, then once this way, then once this way, then once this way, so going around the braid. Keep some tension. So watch, I'll do it slow. I'll go under. Grab it with my middle finger, then I go over the braid on this side, then I go over the braid on this side, over the braid on this side, and that's what I'm doing. So I'll do it kind of slow, keep moderate tension. Now you can do this as long as you want. If you want a 6-inch knot, you know, that you can pull a house with, go for it. I've seen some that are super long, I've seen some that are short, and I've experimented with this knot for 1.5 years now. So anyone who watches my videos knows I don't like to do video or discuss anything, good or bad, if I haven't used it myself. And I mean used it. So it's been 1.5 years, and I learned it on a boat from Craig Cushman from Airmar. And I said, that's interesting. Now you can stop in between and tighten this up, but if you do it tight along the way, you can kind of tighten it, you know. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. That's a good size knot right there. You really don't have to go crazy tight with these. I've seen some, like I said, that are super long and some that are super short, but I'm telling you, this thing bites so good that I think that's pretty good for right there. Like I said, you can go long if you want. Okay. It's the easy part. Now we're going to pinch with our finger here. Okay, I kind of let go with this. I'm going to pinch, transfer it all over so I got it. Now I'm going to let go of everything here. Okay. Now real quick, I'm going to go ahead and shorten my tail here. It's a little long. It's going to make things a little tougher. So have some good snips ready. All right, now I'm going to do couple half hitches to hold it all. Now the half hitches go around all the lines, so it goes around the braid and your fluoro or mono. So I'm going to bring one up, just a half hitch around everything. Okay, hold all this in your mouth. Pull that good and tight. Now it's 1 half hitch. Now I'll do one around the other way, and just put the half hitch on the other side of the line. Okay, my mouth. Okay, I'm going to pull that half hitch good and tight. Now we can relax a little bit. We have our knot good and tied off. Those 2 half hitches are important. Our 2 half hitches have it locked off. Now we're going to lock it down with a lock knot. It's a lot like the second part of a uni knot. So I'm going to try to do this nice and slow so you can see it. All you have to do is just like a uni knot. I'm going to go around once, twice, 3 times. You can see that nice and easy. I will put the tail in my mouth and pull it all down. Okay, pull it all. I did 3. Now, this is what makes mine a little different. A lot of them, there's many times you do this. I've seen them where you do 8 or 10 loops, pull it all down, but it's a little hard to cinch, and a little bit of looseness is inevitable. So I like to do several small ones. So we did 3. I'm going to do 3 again. I'll do it nice and big and slow here so you can see. Oh, this black background helps. Okay. 3 to 4, whatever. If you know, if you're a superstitious guy, I want to do even ones. Pull it all down. Okay. And I'll do one last one. I have experimented with doing 1 really long one, 2 short ones, a medium one, you know, a whole bunch of little two wrap ones, and I've found that 3 with 3 to 4 wraps really works the best as far as time and knot size and strength. I wouldn't go over 4 with this because it becomes very hard to cinch. Okay, put it in my mouth. Okay, now I do 3 short ones. You can do as many as you like, but I swear it seems very tight for me. So I'm going to pull this down, everything as tight as I can. Pull this tight, pull the main lines tight. I want this thing super tight before I trim it. Get it nice and snug. And this is a smaller one. I didn't do a big 3-4 inch knot like a lot of the time. I like the way I started. You know, I started with very long ones. So there you go. See how much smaller it is? Now they cinched it all nice and tight. You can trim nice and close. Trim it right to the knot. Don't worry about it slipping. It's not going to slip. Once you pull it good, hard, and tight, the harder you pull, the harder it's going to cinch down on that and just grab that fluoro or mono. It really is crazy the way it really pulls down. I just love the way it uses the slipperiness of the braid's coating as a strength, and it really pulls down. Now, like I said, if you're going to bury this knot down in the reel for its life and it's not going to see the light of day, you can use a uni to uni. It's faster, it's easier, but it does leave a lot of bulk. Now see that little bit of line right there? Even though I'm pulling, I mean, it's not sliding. It just is not. You can feel confident to clip this sucker all the way down and it won't move. All right, guys, you're gonna notice my knot does look a lot shorter than what you've seen online. Like I said, 1.5 years I've been beating on this, and I really come to have a lot of confidence in this size right here. I'll cast and throw this all day till there's nothing left. If you're gonna go ahead and bury the knot down inside the reel, you know, like you're just attaching another few hundred yards of line, you can use a uni to uni. The bulk of that knot won't hurt you. But if you're gonna have a knot that slides through the guides all day long, look at that. That is just amazing. You can see the difference of the size. You can imagine the difference going through the guides. I think it's a great knot. Again, I think if you're going to bury the knot down inside the reel under a few hundred yards of line, uni to uni is fine. Been using it my whole life. Blood knots before that, to be honest, and then uni to uni. And if you're going to have a knot go through the guides all day, the FG knot is tough to beat, man. It really is. If you want to add more wraps and go longer, you can go as long as you want. That's another thing I like about it. You can wrap forever and knot still cinches. Again, it uses the slickness of the coating on the braid as a strength and really pulls down onto whatever line you're tying this to. The harder you pull, the harder it grabs on. It's a great knot. Appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe. Whoever invented this knot, you're my hero. I really like it. I think you guys will dig it. Thanks again, guys. I love you guys. You're the best.